I'm Darrenisha Williams, founder of Think Like Royalty Incorporated, and welcome to the Authentic Beauty Campaign. Today we have a wonderful guest. I know you see her in her beautiful smile. Okay,
Hi,
Shawnee,
everybody.
introduce yourself to everyone who doesn't know you and wants to get to know you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I am thrilled and honored to be on the show today, talking about beauty. My name is Shawnee Crudup. I have an organization called ElevateHer Inc. It's basically a women's organization, and it helps men as well, depending on what source you're using through us. Um, Elevate Her helps. It's just what it says. It elevates women in business, entrepreneurship. We do a purpose and spiritual coaching to get you through whatever you need to get through to get to whatever um, goal you're trying to reach, or whatever endeavor, or whatever whatever your process might be. We have a podcast called See Her Move. It's actually an online show and podcast. We have two of them. The first one is called See Her Move, and See Her Move basically showcases entrepreneurs, businesses that you really wouldn't know about, like Think Like Royalty. I had no idea about it until I started scrolling and I end up reaching out. So it's basically the same thing. We reach out to businesses and organizations and we introduce them to our platform. Sometimes we go live to location, and other times we live stream via podcast or Facebook Live or whatever the case might be. We have just created Sis Let's Heal, and it is definitely an all-out healing platform.
Yes.
You come there, you talk about, your issues or your problems, or we talk about our issues and our problems, so we can help you through your issues and your problems, things that are keeping you from moving forward, things from the past that might still have a hold on your present and initially will have an issue in the future. So we try to get you through all of that. Then Core is the platform in conjunction to Sis Let's Heal. And Core is CCORE. It's an acronym for Confront, Conquer, Overcome, Renew, and Empower. And those are all the steps to get you to your core, through your core, and get you healed and empowered to move on to the next chapter and the next steps in your life. So that's a handful. I know that's a mouthful and a handful, for real.
You're busy. It's
absolutely.
fine.
We do offer Core is a program, so that is something that there's a cost for that. Obviously, there's a workbook that's associated with that to help you through your process.
I love that. Well, you are helping all us heal, sis. You're helping.
I'm
You're
trying.
helping us heal.
You know what? The Sis Let's Heal. I just started that before the year end because I felt like I know there's probably platforms out there, but I decided to, since I'm doing Core, we're gonna still need something to go along with that, because people they'll need aftercare. So I feel like, once you've gone through your process, Sis Let's Heal, healing is continual.
Exactly.
You just don't heal from something and then you walk away and be like, okay, I'm good. No, it's a process. It's a healing process. That's hence the name. And, we continue to heal from different processes because things happen during our everyday lives. Life happens. And, there's always something going on that we have to adjust to, and heal from. So, it's a process to keep us going. And we're here to try to support you, in any way that we possibly can.
Exactly. I love that. I love that you have these programs to help people heal, because just like you said, healing is a process. It doesn't take a day to heal from trauma that happened in your childhood, or even if you're a child, you're addressing those traumas. So I do appreciate your program and what you're doing. So
absolutely. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. I mean, but we need everybody's help, we have to help each other. So we can't, it can't just be on one person. We require a team. We work together as a team. So I have a pastor, and then I have a mental health mental health on, on deck, just in case,
Yeah.
because I do not have a degree in psychology, but well, yes I do, but I am not a counselor per se.
Yeah.
So some things that I can't handle, or unfamiliar with, or is out of my wheelhouse, then
Exactly.
I move it on, to them, and request assistance where required. But it takes everybody.
Exactly.
Sometimes the process is hard. Sometimes it requires a few steps. Sometimes it requires multiple steps, but your process is your process, and we're not here to judge that. We're just here to get you through it.
Exactly. Get you through it. And
Indeed.
so the next question I want to ask you, well, thank you for that wonderful introduction because I'm
Yeah.
sure you're going to have people reach out to you after this.
Well, so,
I know, I hope so. Get some healing, everyone. It's very important,
yes,
especially
indeed.
right
Indeed.
now.
Oh my
So
God.
this leads to our next question of why did you feel that it was important to join the Authentic Beauty campaign with Think Like Royalty?
Okay. Well, first of all, it's needed. Let's
Mm-hmm.
just start right there. Because beauty is defined so many ways for so many different people. What you feel is beauty, I might not think is beauty. What I think is beauty, you might. But it gives us the opportunity to share what beauty is. When I scrolled down your page and I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome, because
Thank
you have
you.
women of all different backgrounds giving you a definition of what beauty is to them. And I think it's very important for us to know what beauty is from every walk of life.
Exactly.
So I think I don't know when you came up with it, but it's awesome. And I hope you continue to do it. I actually had an idea. You should get some of these women together and have a photo shoot of the beauty people that can actually to where you
Oh,
are. And you should have a beauty is authentic photo shoot of all of these
hey.
women who can make it, obviously, or who are comfortable, of course.
Exactly.
Travel's involved for most of us. But I thought about that the other day, and I was like, you know what? She should have a shoot of this. You should just have a beauty is authentic, and just have this thing.
I love that. We have to talk after this.
We're gonna
Let's
have to talk
go.
about that. Yeah. I was thinking about that.
I love that idea.
I think last week or a couple days ago, whatever it was, I wrote it down so I can
Yeah.
remember to tell you about it. But anywho, I digress. I just felt that it was really important that we know what beauty is, and it's not just skin deep.
Exactly.
It comes from the inside out.
Yeah.
It reflects from the inside out, and it's very important for us to share with others that this is just not the only thing that's important. You know,
Exactly.
it requires a matter of the heart, and character and integrity, and and so many other aspects that I feel beauty is. But and I don't know if I'm skipping ahead, but mine
No.
was beauty is transparent. And I chose that because to me transparency equals honesty. It equals integrity.
Yeah.
It means a lot. It's honest. It's this is me here in the flesh. This is who I am. This is what I am. What you see is what you get. And I thought that's the first thing that really came to my mind. I didn't think of anything else, and I was like
Yeah.
transparency, because that's really all that I'm about. I try to be as transparent as I can, especially under the platforms that I'm under. I can't
Exactly.
really, there's not a lot that I can, I mean, of course you don't share your whole life, you don't share
Mm-hmm.
all the intimate details, but you do get deep enough where somebody can relate to you.
Exactly.
Experience is everything. And I feel like if you are dealing with experience as opposed to just empathy, there's a big difference when we're talking about beauty and healing and all those other platforms that require us to cut a little deeper.
I love that. You didn't jump ahead. That was going to be my next question, actually. So you were spot on. So thank you for that, keeping me in line.
You're
Um,
welcome. You're welcome.
but I do agree with you. Beauty is transparent because when you think about it, just the experiences that we go through in life, and like you said, not just thinking about, oh, well, I empathize with you. If you've
Yeah.
experienced that same thing or something like that, you could actually give a person a real raw response.
Oh, indeed.
You
Indeed. Yes,
can.
yes. And
And
we
that's
need
what
raw.
people need. We need that.
We need raw. I grew up with a church background, and there was a lot of things that weren't up for discussion.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, although our parents and our loved ones assumed that they were doing us justice, they really served it injustice to us because being sheltered and not talking about certain things exposed us to a lot of things, good and bad.
Hmm.
When we were not transparent, when we're not really sharing our stories or experiences, because it could have prevented us from going down that path, the same path that they went down. And I feel like as older individuals, as seasoned individuals,
Exactly.
we have the responsibility to be transparent about our situations and our processes and our um, experiences.
Yes.
It's very important that we do that because we're not really serving anybody a justice
We're not.
if we're keeping it to ourselves and locking it on the inside. First of all, it's not healthy for us, but
Hmm.
then at the same time, it's really not healthy if we are not sharing our real truth
Exactly.
to individuals. So, see, transparency it flows down many roads.
It does.
It
No,
really,
you're right. You're right. Being able to talk about an experience and have someone relate to it, or being able to talk about an experience and be real with a young person,
yes.
that you see them going down a road that, hey, you don't want them to go down.
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm.
hey, I've done this. I've been through this. I felt these same feelings.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Let me
For
tell you
sure.
about what happened with me.
Yeah.
So being that transparent and real, and
Yes.
not just saying, "Oh, well, let's think about the good things and let's try to digress and try to
Yeah.
go towards another conversation." We have to be real with these kids, and we have to let them know, "Hey, bad things are going to happen.
It's
It,
inevitable.
it happened to me,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you this because I don't want you to go down the same road, or if I can help prevent something
Yeah.
and I can help you make
Exactly.
better decisions,
Yeah. Yeah.
then I'm going to tell you this, or I'm going to help you." So, yeah, I,
Exactly.
I agree with you on so many levels. I think, like you said, a lot of in the past, we were sheltered
Yeah.
because they felt that that was the best thing for us to do, especially growing up in the church setting.
Yes.
But just like a lot of
Nevertheless.
people know, that makes adults grow up not wanting to talk about certain problems and not
Yeah.
wanting to address certain things with their
Yes.
kids. And these kids are new kids, okay? These
Yeah.
kids are they're
Yeah.
new kids. They don't mind talking about things. They don't mind
Right.
telling you their feelings.
This is true.
And this is why we all need to be open to that. We all need to be open to talking about our feelings, because when you get it out and when you're
Yeah.
honest and you're real,
It frees you.
it frees you. And that's beautiful.
Yeah. It does. It definitely frees you. It frees you to move about the country. I think that was a
Yeah.
Southwest commercial at one point. But it does. It frees you and allows you to really be the authentic you.
Yeah.
Because you hiding behind a mask all the time, it doesn't work. It doesn't work as much as you think it does work. You're really causing yourself to get locked up, and you're in the prison of your own life, and that's
Exactly.
very unhealthy.
I think a lot of people confuse having faith with not taking action
Yeah.
on what you can do.
Well,
Um,
yeah.
and I think a lot of people just say, well, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to have faith about it. But we can have faith about it. I believe in faith. I believe in the Most High, but I also
Yeah.
believe in what you can control, you go and seize it. And
Yeah.
I also believe in taking action as
Yes.
well. And if you can help yourself by talking
Mhm.
to someone,
Oh, yes.
then you need to do it.
Absolutely. But when you talk about the faith piece, faith is faith without works.
Exactly.
I'm sure that's a famous that's one of us famous scriptures that one tends to repeat over and over and over again. But
Mhm.
you can repeat it all day long, but if you're not showing any action, it's no sense in repeating it, or
Exactly.
it's no sense in reading it over and over again if you are not taking any action on your own, on yourself.
Exactly.
My mother used to say, you take, what did she say? Something along the lines of, if you take one step, God will take five, or something,
Mhm. Mhm.
or
Mhm.
something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
Basically saying the same thing, whether or not you believe in God or not, that's your choice. But what she was saying was, look, you got to do something too. You
Exactly.
can't just sit around and just be willy-nilly and thinking all of these things are just going to go away, and we push them under the rug and we cover them up. But see, you cover something up, that doesn't mean that it's gone. That means that it's just something covered up.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean that it's magically disappeared into the tunnel of no return. It doesn't
Exactly.
mean that at all. So yes, you're right. The faith piece is important for those who, believe in that. But at the same time, even if you don't, there's still steps and processes
Exactly.
that still have to go
You have to
on.
take action.
You have to take action, bottom line. And I think I'm glad that you said that, because you definitely do have to take action. You can't, if you refuse to take action, if you don't want to take action, then you're going to stay stuck. And then one day
Exactly.
you're going to wake up and like, what just happened? you know
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. What's going on?
what happened? You wake up one day and you're bombarded and overwhelmed with all of these extra feelings. Well, it's because a lot of stuff is triggered as well.
Exactly.
Anything can trigger you.
Exactly.
Anything from everyday life can trigger you. A person, place, a thing, whatever. Trigger.
I agree. I
Yep.
agree. Well, thank you for that. Beauty is transparent, everyone.
It's transparent.
So I want to know, how do you capture your beautiful moments?
Oh, yeah. So that is a question that I had a problem with. And, I think about it when I thought about it. And when I think about it, I don't really capture a lot of moments.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because I don't mean to not capture them, but they're moments.
Yeah.
And some of them I don't want to remember. Some
Mm.
of them I keep for others to remember. And that's generally, what
Yeah.
I do. There's a lot. I mean, I've had several moments. I've worked and traveled so many places out my lifetime in so many different venues and genres. And
Yeah.
I know that there were many happy ones. I'm sure they were happy. Some were sad. But as far as capturing moments, some of them I don't even remember, because it was just in that moment.
In that
I
moment.
enjoyed it right then, and then I hopped on to the next
And
thing.
then I see, I can see that. So basically you're in the moment.
Yeah, I'm a
You
in
just
the
sit
moment
in the
person, and
moment.
then I move on. Because a lot of times my moments require helping others,
Mm.
and I'm not focused on myself.
Your beautiful moments. You're more focused on others and their
And
beautiful moments.
yes, now, and I'm sure that should be an
Hmm.
action I need to change. Because I should be capturing
Focus on
others.
you.
Yes,
Self-care.
indeed. Indeed. No, you're right. You're right. And I really don't think about it. But I will start capturing my own moments.
Yeah.
I will start doing that on purpose.
That's homework.
That is homework.
That's
No, it is
homework.
homework, because
Yeah.
I think we tend to, the people that always do for others
Yeah.
tend to neglect themselves.
We
And
do.
hi, my name is Shawnee. I've done it several times.
Hi.
Um, when you have that kind of liberal
Yeah.
heart, you don't really focus. If you're in the process of helping somebody get through, to get to, or move forward in whatever the case may be, you're not really focusing on, oh my gosh, this is great, I'm doing such a great thing. That's not my
Yeah.
mental. My mental is, we made it. And not
Yes.
only did we made it together.
Exactly.
You got through to get to, and we are so happy that you did.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So a little background about you is a lot of people don't know you're a nurse.
Yeah,
You are a nurse.
I
So as
am.
of right now, it's a lot going on as far as in the medical field, but when you see families, when you see them happy,
Yeah, yeah,
that's the moment that I know you love to see when you
I
see
do.
families happy,
I do. I do.
especially what's going
Unfortunately,
on right now.
yeah, sometimes we have to talk to families
Yeah,
through iPad and things like that, and it hurts my heart. But right now, being on the front line, we are front and center. We are at
yeah,
attention for real because we have to help so many people out the day, and not just patients. We have to help ourselves. We have to help each other, our colleagues. It
yeah,
is extremely important right now to be in a cleared headspace,
yeah,
as hard as it is, because when you go into that hospital, when you go on your center stage and you're right there and the audience is looking at you, they're waiting on you to make a move. And you're
yeah,
either going to go left or you're going to go right. And it's hard to focus with so much going on. And unfortunately, at this moment, I go in not focusing on COVID, which makes probably no sense to whoever's listening to this. But you have to me, when I go to work, it's a distraction,
yeah.
because immediately we are like, okay, this person has COVID, they're going to die. No, that's not the case.
Exactly. Not the
Everybody, let's calm it down and be cool, everybody. We're treating this person as a patient just like we would any other
exactly.
day. This is a mom, this is a dad, this is an uncle, this is a cousin, a brother, a sister. We have to focus on that. They'd have no one that can come in the hospital with them
Yeah,
unless it's medically necessary. Like if they are hearing impaired, or there's some type of a form of disability
yeah,
where they cannot connect on their own, or whatever the case, or communicate rather on their own, or whatever the case might be. You're by
yeah,
yourself. So imagine you by yourself in a hospital with something that we don't have a cure for. What are you going to do? So we have to be that happy place. We have
exactly.
to be the people that say, hey, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen, but I know everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to.
Yeah,
I'm
I
there to
love that.
hold your hand. I'm there to give you a hug. I don't care if you got COVID or not. I'll hug you. It doesn't matter, because that might be the last one you get. So it doesn't matter to me. I know that where my faith is, I am definitely covered, and I am on assignments, and I'm
Yes,
completed, and I'm going to graduate to the next level.
exactly. Well, I love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with everyone.
Absolutely.
Thank
And
you
just
for sharing it.
And just be careful, wear your mask and stuff, guys. It's real. It's not fake. So just please, just take care of yourself, use your common sense, and do what you need to do. And I feel like if we all do that, then we'll be okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, other than COVID advice,
Yes.
what advice would you give would you give to young girls today?
Oh, okay. First off, be yourself. You can't be anybody else. You can try, you can attempt, you can fake it till you make it. I never was that keen on that statement, because either way, even if you're faking it, you're still faking it. You're
Yeah,
not being authentic. You're not being real. You're not being the person that you're not being the person that God made you. Be yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. I know a lot of times growing up, I thought it was, and even in my older age, in my 20s and my 30s, I still thought there was something wrong with me, because I would never fit in. I didn't have a whole lot of friends. People didn't understand me. And I think that's our I think that's general consensus across the board.
Yeah.
You know, at some time or a point in our lives, we've all felt like we didn't fit in, or people didn't get us, or they didn't understand us. They truly couldn't see us for who we were. And a lot of times they didn't see you for who you were because they didn't want you to be who you were.
Yeah.
They wanted you to be what they saw you were. And that's something that I had to learn and figure out for myself, and understand that a lot of times when people don't want you to be you, they're kind of intimidated by what you have to bring. And so once I realized that, I'm like, okay, now I have to know how to feed these folks. I have to be me regardless. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you think or what you say, or, whatever the case is, I have to be me. So my advice is to be you at all times, at all costs, whatever it takes, be yourself. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. You are talented. You have a lot to offer this world. And let's come on, shatter some ceilings for us. We're
Yeah.
waiting. We're waiting on you.
I
And we
love
might do
that.
some together.
Yes. Be yourself.
Be
I
yourself.
love that. I love that. And you know what? All of our young girls need to hear that, because I
Yes.
know it's looking at the media and looking at all these different things. Um,
Socially, it's very
yeah.
intimidating, even for us. I
Yeah.
mean, let's be honest. I see things and I'm like, doggone it. Can I wear those lashes like that? Can I wear that dress? It looks good on her, but I'm not sure. I'm like 3 feet tall, so I'm Smurf size. No, I don't think that's gonna work.
Me too. I'm pretty short myself.
But it can be extremely intimidating. It really can,
Yeah.
the way we see things. So just imagine somebody that is not really where they are, and they're
Yeah.
younger, and they're, more peer pressure. And even more so now, we have TikTok and uh, Facebook and everything, and one thing I do want to say to young girls, and I got to throw this one in.
Okay.
Don't believe everything you see on social media,
Oh yeah.
because I can draw up a fake picture. I can show you that I'm in a Lamborghini. I could just do one of these real quick in front of one, do one of these moves. Don't believe everything you see. Anybody can dock up a picture. We can do an Adobe Creates real fast.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that we can do. So don't believe everything you see, because, and don't envy what you see,
Mhm.
because you really don't know what you're seeing. You don't know whether it's real or whether it's fake. So just keep that in mind as well.
I love that.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yep.
So, can you give us your contact information as far as your organization website and how people can reach you?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. So I'm on Instagram as Elevate Her Inc.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook as Elevate Her Inc. GA. Um, and then I don't really dib dab with Twitter. I have an
Mhm.
account, but I don't really did that. I do have an account though, so if you want to reach me there, you can. I mean, I'll answer. And then our email address is connect@elevateherinc.org.
Okay.
And then we're also on YouTube. I'm sorry. We also have a YouTube channel that we are building. I mean, there's a couple of videos there, a couple of See Her Move videos, people that I've interviewed, but we're building that still.
All right. I put the information will be in the chat box. Well, the comments, you all. I have the Insta, the email, and the website as well, elevateherinc.org.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I have it in the comments. So if you want to meet Shanae, why did I call you Shanae?
I don't know,
Shawnee. Shawnee. If you want to talk to Shawnee,
because that's what we talked about earlier.
oh, yeah, we did. We talked about it earlier. I'm sorry for that one.
It is perfectly
If you
fine.
want to be with Shawnee, That information will be in the comments section. All
Yes,
right, Shawnee, thank you so much for just popping on and spreading
absolutely.
your love and wisdom on our page. I hope
Yeah.
someone reaches out to you for healing
Yes. Please.
because what you're doing is very important to our community.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to have the conversations.
We
And
do.
it starts with you. We have opened our platform, we have made the platform available, and now the ball is in your court.
Thank you
Get
so
what you
much.
need. Get what you need.
All right, you guys. So we're going to end our live. Thank you all for listening. And we're actually going to have another one at 6 o'clock. So
Pacific
stay
Standard.
tuned. Yeah. Yes. That's PST time, everyone. So pop on, check out that live as well. And thank you all for listening. And if you're listening to the replay, make sure you connect with Shawnee.
Yes, please connect. Please connect. And I will look forward to speaking to all of you. Have a wonderful day. You guys be well and you be safe, okay? Thank you
Bye.
so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.